Hey, good afternoon, Sanbonani. Sanbonani, good afternoon. Good afternoon. Welcome back. Hello, Good Eats. Good afternoon, Sanbonani Nonke. I hope you all are good and that you had a good morning. Noni, good morning. Good afternoon, Noni. Where have you been? Asmafumani, good afternoon. Grace, good afternoon. I hope you all are good. We just came from church almost an hour ago. We had a great Sunday morning. Are we all good? Guys, did you go to church, Janina? Did you go to church today? Did you go to church today? I saw so much. Mzili, did you go to church today? Guys, I saw you. Guys, Namanji, Noni. Even now, you still detoxing from 2023. Welcome back to yet another day to rise again. Nice, Kuku, nice. Well done. Guys, never be discouraged. Oh, are you on your way back, Mastali? Okay. Good afternoon. Welcome back. It's so great to be back. Today we had a funny situation with our electricity side, and I could not be online. So Alexis says, "This my first Sunday in love. Ulovelani. What was so important?" Yeka nokulova esontweni, guys. Yeka nokulova. Noma isimo sinjani, hamba. Hamba nini. Oh man. Siyabonga kakhulu that you are here. So those who know, I had I love this song. So this morning I mentioned to those who are with us on the WhatsApp group that I'll make some time to connect with you today, this afternoon, because we couldn't connect in the morning, right? And by the time they fixed the electricity, I was already on my way to church. So we are here now and to connect. And I just want to emphasize and to remind or to make known to someone, in case you don't know, this is not a social club, it's not a social media connection, if I can call it that. This is something very, very serious. It is something very serious. And if you understand the seriousness of what we are doing here, it can and it will literally change your life. I can promise you that. It can literally change your life. And also depending if, like I'm saying, if you understand and you can see the seriousness of what we are doing here. I come through to you as a life coach and as a servant of God, a person who has decided to spend my life, my time, as much as I have a family, I have a career, I have many other things I do. But at the core of my life, I live my life to serve. I live my life to serve you, whether I know you or whether I don't know you. But I am here to be of service to you in whatever way possible, especially through the calling and the gift and let's call it the anointing, as some would say, the anointing that I believe God has bestowed or God has placed upon my life. I don't come to you as an academic. I don't come to you as an educated person or as a whatever. But I'm coming to you as, I don't know if you think I'm humble, but I'm coming to you as a humble servant to come and serve you with what God has laid in my heart. And I pray that you may be truly and sincerely receptive and be blessed, be blessed from everything that I say and do with you. And as we are in this year of 2024, we are really, really hopeful that your lives will change. Your lives will change. Some of you already, as it is, even coming from our journey last year, you have seen so much changes in your lives. And this is not about to stop now. It's not about to stop now. Excuse me. And I know from connecting with many of you, like I'm connecting with many of you, you can't even begin to imagine. And some of you, if not all, are beginning to experience some changes, and you can actually say, man, since I've been listening to this person, Lowe Moustache, my life is different. He says certain things, he does certain things, and my life is different. And I also know, Uguti, some of you right now, you are sitting in the most difficult situation. You are sitting in the most complex situation. And that being the case, I also want to assure you, Uguti, nothing stays the same forever. I want to assure you, Uguti, your life is going to change. Unfortunately, if I can use that word, you have come across a different kind of people. You have come to a different kind of platform. And if we were to make presentations and Bati, Pegameva, present your TikTok page, what do you do? I don't think I'd be able to explain, and I would actually lose the competition. But one thing I know is that there's something special. There's something unique. I don't know how to describe it, but there's something definitely unique in my life. There's something unique that God is doing through my life. And I pray that the right people who need what God has put in my heart may land up here. Some people who come here, they come and listen like, not this one, because angibizelwanga bona, some they came and they watched and like, next time. Somehow I keep on popping up on their page. And they're like, hey, namhlanje, let me just listen to this mustache person guy one namhlanje, because now Agapeli on my page is popping up. And when they listen, they were like, oh my God, I should have listened from the first time. Yeah, bonga that I'm here. So I want to tell you, Wuti, your life is going to change. The situation that is really hard pressing on you, it is going to pass. Make sure, Wuti, whenever it passes, it doesn't pass with you. You have to remain firm and keep standing where you are. Because you probably know what you want. But these problems are so many, or maybe it's not even many problems. There's just one problem that is just taking away your peace. Just one problem that is just messing up nempilo yakho yonke. It's going to pass. My great Ramushu says, how do I join the WhatsApp group? Okay, please send me a message on my inbox, or you can message me right there on my bio. It says the call. You click on that call option. It will show you my number. You can save it and ask me to add you on the WhatsApp group. Right? And guys, please, when you're in the WhatsApp group, stay there. Don't come in to go, Some people, they come in and then from there they go, hi, it was too busy for me. What do you expect in a WhatsApp group? Okay. I think the Rise Again WhatsApp group is the most behaved You know, it is the most behaved. So please, once we add you on there, relax. Okay, or maybe you can just send me a message. I'll send you the link on the inbox. It will be easier. You can just connect. Stina Cakes, I know who you are. Right? So and you being here in these sessions, right? You being here in the sessions. Oh, offense. I'm so sorry. I am so sorry. The morning was just something else today. That's why I'm back now this afternoon. Right? So ngiyaxolisa kakhulu. Yeah, I never plan to miss a session. Hello, memes. Where have you been? Okay. So I never plan to miss a session. When I will miss a session, I just let you know that we'll move the session and end. But today it was in such a way that I could not even communicate, but yeah, our electricity is sorted now, and here we are. Okay. So guys, I want to tell you, Uguti, your life is going to change, and you need to have that subtle faith within you. You need to have that. And I know, one of the things I've realized in recent times, Uguti, abantu abaningi, a lot of people have no idea what faith is. They have no idea what does it mean to live by faith. They can even quote it, and say, I shall live by faith. But they literally have no idea what that means and what does it look like, until some started coming and joining the Rise Again squad. And as you come into the sessions, faith, okay, it's not what I thought it was, but I think I can see. I think I can see, and some of you already, there's a measure of, let's call it, spiritual growth. Because Mamelan, guys, let me tell you this. As a life coach, right, we have the responsibility or the task to help you navigate all aspects of your life. And one of the key and most important aspects of your life is the spiritual aspect. Okay? The spiritual aspect. And for me now, on that spiritual aspect, because I am a Christian, right? So my spiritual aspect is more into the ways of Jesus. Okay? And the ways of Jesus, that's what, builds and makes my life. And because of my focus on strengthening my spiritual life most of the time, I am able to somehow navigate the most difficult and complex situations of my life. I remember in September last year, I lost my mother. You guys, those who know. I lost my mother. It was the most difficult time. But because, the spiritual intuition and the inner guidance of God, I had already started a fasting with you, for 80 days. I was in prayer and fasting for all of you. And along that time, the same month where I started the fasting, my mother passed away, right? And I can promise you, because of how much I loved my mother and I still love her, if I was not in a time of prayer and fasting, I think my mother's passing would have sunk me. My mother's passing would have sunk me so deep into the darkest space of my life. Yeah, but because I am not taking chances on my spiritual life, I am not taking. Guys, I can tell you, I can fumble on other things, on other aspects of my life. But when it comes to my spiritual life, my relationship with God, I am not taking there. There, I am not taking. I am not taking chances. I am not letting my guard down. I am on point. I would rather fail kwezinye izinto, but I refuse to fail on my spiritual life because I know that it sustains my entire life. If I can be broken spiritually, everything else in my life will collapse. Everything. And this is why a lot of people, they are battling to go and deal with life situations because their spiritual life is taking. Others don't even have an active spiritual life. They are not praying, they are not fasting, they are not reading the Bible, they are not attending church. They are just living life by their own rules, self-sustaining. And when the pressures of life and the devil is coming for them, it hits them hard. It hits them very hard, you know. So as I have conversations with you, and I'm sure you can see as we are beginning the year, I am more focused on the spiritual aspects of you and me, because I know if you can be intact spiritually, nothing can really break you down completely. You can feel the pain, you can be hurt. I was hurt when my mother passed. I cried, but I know, Uguti, I was sustained. I was sustained. If I had to fall this deep, I fell up to here. Feeling the pain, feeling the grief, feeling the frustration, which sometimes even now I still go through it. But because of the spiritual aspect of me, I am able to keep going, because the Lord is next to me. I am keeping myself closer to God. I'm keeping myself as close as I can to God. You'll see the conversations are going to change. Siyasebenta, okay? The conversations are going, because we are building up into this year. But I need you to now make sure you take care of your spiritual life now in the beginning. I encourage you to make sure that you really cultivate your spiritual person. Train yourself to pray. Train yourself to sit and feed your mind with the word of God. Train yourself to be in fasting, to be in prayer. Because life is coming, guys. You see, I was saying to someone, I have a sense that this year is going to be a great year. Great success, great breakthroughs. But guess what? Greater problems are also coming. But who will endure? Who will be able to go through and see those problems and get through to the other side and come out as a winner? Those who have made sure that they've built a spiritual foundation, that when the wind, the rains are coming and they hit against your house, you can remain standing. You can remain standing. But abantu abaningi, they are going with self-made beliefs and philosophies and whatever. You with me? So you really need to take care of your spiritual life. And let me tell you something else. Another thing that makes people's spiritual life not to be thriving and growing is a life that is dominated by sin. You with me? So you have to be continually. One of the things that you must do to cultivate your spiritual life is to eradicate sin in your life. Are you with me? Guys, Mamelani, I'm not here to preach to you, but I'm here to tell you, Uguti, for you to get your life on track and have the right spiritual stamina and strength, eradicate and get rid of sin in your life. What is sin? That anger that you're holding on for the past 3 weeks, usakwatile. Forgive, let go. Usakwatile, ukwatile somebody who is making their own decisions with their own life. Ukwatile, awulali. Zikhulule. Zikhulule nje kakhulu. Hey, red girl, we are well. I'm alive. You with me? Release that anger. Zikhulule. That is sin for you. Are you with me? So you have to assess, what is sin in my life? Guys, I mean, I'm not here to tell people izono zabo. We are tati itono tako. Apa maswati ningpataleni. Right? Uritsiba hantle divisa how? Lukisa. Nitopatala maswati. isheke lengilibhala lingaka isheke lakho lingaka nenkolotsa Maswati. You with me? So it's like abo mawufuna ukuba right, to be healthy and fit and proper superlatory. They say ukuthi you need to sebenzisa isisu cleaner, or detox, like unoni detoxing. Get rid of these things that are not serving you well. You with me? Get rid of these things ezikusindayo. The anger, the bitterness, the unforgiveness, the short temper. Delete those things in your life so that your spirit can be free and strong enough to challenge these other things. Because abanye abantu mamela, the reason you are battling to overcome certain things is because your own spirit is contaminated. Your own spirit is contaminated by wrong things. So how can you overcome a situation which has been brought to you by an evil spirit? You can't overcome it because nawe owakumoya wonakele. You can't put off fire with fire, isn't it? So assess yourself. Ngimi kuphi mina right now? What's not right in my life? What's not right in my heart? What's not right in my mind? Am I with the right kind of people who are living a good life? Am I in a righteous relationship? You with me? Am I in right standing? Nyangizwa? Because imagine oh, rise again, squad. Imagine you are, the angel of God is coming to bring blessing and answer, and it finds you in the worst kind of situation. Would I sithihambisa tibusiso lo muntu lo inhlitiyo yakhe imnyama nyama puqe. Maswati, patalan, guys. Are you following me? So it is important for you to really assess where you are emotionally, where you are spiritually, now in the beginning of the year, and align yourself, because life is spiritual, guys. Life is so spiritual you can't even begin to imagine. So you therefore need to make sure you actually build that spiritual foundation for yourself. Zen Beauty, I'm looking for you. Please contact me. You with me? So you've got to understand, guys, kunabanye abantu who are so, how can I say, they are gifted, they are talented, they have so much potential. However, whatever bayenzayo ayilungi. Whatever that they're doing, they're just not moving forward. Are you with me? So, but there's a high chance that there's a high chance, Mamela, there is a high chance that they could be stuck from inside. They could be stuck in life on the outside because of the inner stagnancy. Bastagile from ngaphakathi, ustagile nge-anger, ustagile ngenhliziyo ebuhlungu, ustagile in pain. You are stuck up within you. And until you do the inside job, uzikhulule, uxolele, and release these kind of things, maybe that's where your breakthrough lies. It's like lo mama that I once prayed for, I think it was in the year 2008 or 9. She found out ukuthi her husband was cheating with a neighbor, right? And on that morning, she almost had a heart attack. She was hit, stroke. She had stroke. She went to hospital. They said, take this, do that. And then she decided, let me go to church. And then she comes to church. After service, we're doing ministry there. We're praying for people. We're counseling. So I love counseling and coaching and talking, right? So then she comes to me and then she explains, hey, Pastor, I'm right. I just found out ukuthi ubaba esekhaya wenze ukuthi nokuthi nomakhelwane. So lento le iyangidla nje angikho right ngine ngithukuthele nje. I'm not okay. So yabona nje ngishawe stroke ngicela nje ningithandaze uNkulunkulu angiphilise. And then I prayed for her. Ukuthi uNkulunkulu amsindise and rebuke the stroke. And after sithi amen, she's still like that, isandla sisagobekile. And in my heart I was like, but Lord, I just prayed for this person in your name. Why don't you heal her? Wathi uNkulunkulu, she needs to forgive. She needs to forgive. And I said, Mama, I'm going to pray a different prayer with you. Ubaba kwakho ugonile, ubaba kwakho ukuphoxile, ubaba kwakho ube unfaithful to you. But in order for you to be healed right now from this condition, forgive him. And mangiti forgive him, I'm not saying buyele kaya niphile in peace ever after. I'm saying to you, release him. Le energy umoya lovuye phakathi kwakho manje umoya omubi ongenileyo. So you need to forgive and release this thing. Wakhala inyembezi ngathi let us pray. And as she prayed, I led her in prayer to say, Nkosi yami, umyeni wami uchitile, ube unfaithful, I'm angry, I'm all of these things, but I choose to forgive him. And she was repeating my words. And when we said amen, isandla sakhe savele saluleka. Her hand just, was straightened up. And she felt, hey man, ngiright manje, ngiright. And I said, now, let's find a way how you're going to deal with the situation, Ekon. But your spirit is free. Yeah, but now you can go and deal with it. Yazi nama sengiyakwazi ucabanga kahle pastor. Yeah, no, ngizobuye ngikutshela feedback. You understand? So you need to make sure that you win those inner battles. You need to win those inner battles. Ungene egobekile ene stroke. But when she left the house of God, she was healed and restored because she dealt with the inner situation first. Guys, angeke umnqobe usathane wena uphethe ikhali zakhe. Akashayeki ngeinduku zakhe usathane. Akashayeki ngeinduku zakhe. Angeke umkhone. So you need to make sure that you get rid of anything that supports this devil in your life. And some of us, you are rightfully angry. You are in your right senses to be angry. It's like a child who is angry at the father who left them, the father who was never there in their life, and this child is angry, rightfully so. But the unfortunate part is that the same anger they are holding is consuming them. Are you with me? Umama was angry, washawa stroke, ienga yake ishaye yena. Can you see? So you therefore need to know Guti, your inner life is more important than your outer life. And if you can get your inner life in order, you will even have the inspiration and the wisdom to correct your outer life. You can have the wisdom to correct the outer life. Sabona Ntombi, and Sabona to everyone who just joined us that I did not acknowledge. I see you. Yabon. So indaba ingaphakathi. Let's win these battles. And abanye, your battle is your negative thinking. The way you are so negative in your thinking about yourself. Abanye, naturally, the way so ungakhona negativity so deep in you that everything and everyone you see in your mind quickly starts to create conspiracies. Your mind immediately thinks, okay, you are having those conversations in your mind with the little demons that have infiltrated you. You are a fault finder. All the time when it's like you are a devil hunter. You can find the devil somewhere and his sister and his aunt. We are born. But you can't have peace living that kind of life, being a devil hunter. You can't. You can't. Mamelani. Refuse to make yourself the devil's storeroom where he stores the anger. He stores the bitterness. He stores the unforgiveness. He stores the hate. He stores all of these things. Refuse it. Refuse it. Because the longer you're holding on to these things, the more you are holding on to these things, you are feeding your enemy, the devil, and he's holding you down and down and down. Because think with me, what is the benefit or benefitan in staying angry? What are you benefiting? Maybe give me 5 benefits of not forgiving. I like to say that. Give me 5 benefits of not forgiving. I'm waiting. Type and lap. I want to see on the chats, on the comments. Give me 5 benefits of not forgiving someone who has done you wrong. Let me count 5 seconds. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0. Good. Yebona Zimi, kuphela wena ngaphakathi. You are the one who's becoming, you're not good company to have. You're not good company to have. And I'm not saying, guys, Uguti, you will just say, okay, I forgive, say right. Sometimes you can say, I forgive, even if you don't feel it. But confess it. Confess it all the time. When you feel vugile, say, Lord, I forgive this person. I forgive them. I forgive them. When you are feeling that that anger coming back, say, Lord, I forgive them. Break that demon. Don't feed it. I said to you, refuse to make yourself the devil's storeroom. Don't allow your heart to be the devil's toolbox. Maklamela uti, yes, thank you so much. There's someone who is faking my account. Block them always, guys. Block them all the time, please. Don't allow your heart to be the devil's toolbox. Don't allow it. If we ask ngapagati, start focusing on this. Start focusing on inside. Ukhiphe man, ukhiphe. Ukhiphe. All deal nazo these things. Never leave anything unattended. You with me? Utu Ellen, uyakhuluma mfo, but it's not anger. People can, it's people you can forgive at the time that does not. Hey Ellen, uyangiphunyuka lapho uthini? Uthi uyakhuluma mfo, but it's not anger. People you can forgive at the time. Ellen, ngicela u-request ngikuzwe kahle. Come up here. I want to talk to you. I'd like to talk to you, please. Request, let me hear you well. You with me? So you've got to do that inner work. And sometimes kunabanye abantu, guys, abangadeserve forgiveness yakho. But when you deserve to have a clean heart. So forgive them anyway, because it works for you. You understand? Abanye, you are angry because this person yena did not come to you ezocela uxolo. You are angry at this person because they are not coming and you've been waiting for them to come and say they are sorry. And guess what? They are not sorry. That's why they're not coming. Abanye, maybe they're even battling. They don't know even how to come and face you because they feel so bad the fact that they have done you wrong. Forgive them, for they do not know what they are doing. What's gahle? Coach, ukutawazi lo muntu lo. This person is yazi. How many times? I've been trying my level best. Ne family yakhe can tell you. I don't want them to tell you. I want you to strive and pray that you may forgive this person. Let them go for your own good. Because someone said, holding on to anger and unforgiveness, it's like drinking poison with the hope that the other person will die. But guess what? Shy away. You are the one who's dying day by day. Day by day. Yabona? Uthi Ellen, uma umxoxela umuntu yena angabonisi ukuthi ulwenzile uxolo kuye. Yeah. You see, that's why kumele kube indaba yakho. It must be about you, and then uzikhulule. Uzikhulule nje completely. Zikhulule.